Hey, what's up? So, I was asked to do a video in regards to my thoughts and how I feel about the whole thing with cisgender versus transgender women. Um, I wasn't going to touch on it, but I saw a video yesterday from T.S. Madison, who had made a post and was like, what is a real woman? Now, I don't feel as if there should be any type of feud between cisgender women and transgender women, because of the simple fact that, regardless of anything, we're all women at the end of the day. Cisgender, transgender. Cisgender meaning not transgender. So if you are born a female at birth and you identify as female, you're cisgender. You're cisgender female. And if you're born male at birth and you identify as male, you're cisgender male. Basically, genetic male, genetic female. Got it? Good. Okay. But anywho, so a lot of times I've seen people, I've had debates with people in my inbox or either in person. I never really get the comments like that, because I guess the way I carry myself and the way that I bring stuff to the table. But it's like, when it comes to cisgender women and transgender women, and how disrespectful both sides can be, it's kind of hard to even, point fingers and stuff, because everybody's in the wrong. Both sides are in the wrong. And this isn't for every cisgender woman. This isn't for every transgender woman. Like, everybody's not shady. I'm not the type of girl to care. But T.S. Madison, she made a statement that kind of made me think, and I'm just like, that's basically how I am, because when it comes down to it, for me, that's how I feel. Cisgender women are the blueprint, is what she said. And I agree with that. I totally agree with that, because of the simple fact that had it not been for cisgender women, a lot of transgender women wouldn't be able to be who they are today, or wouldn't have the inspiration. Excuse the extra in the background. But anywho, have that goal to look a certain type of way, or to be a certain type of way, or to carry themselves a certain type of way. For me, as everyone knows, is my family. The women in my family are very strong, and they're very classy. They're southern. They're just, for me, they're the epitome of what a woman should be. And with me embarking on my journey and embracing my transition, and and the fact that I'm transgender, it makes it a lot easier for me to transition and be the woman that I am, because I look up to the women that are important to me, or I look up to women, period, not all women, but I look up to cisgender women and transgender women, but I look up to women because of the simple fact that you've gone through a lot. You do so much. You're so strong. You're so powerful. You're so beautiful. And I just think, all the extra nonsense is foolish. I hate it. And I really don't like, hearing that other girls and other people go through that. And I'm sure a lot of people have stuff to say, on the low behind my back, but, it never comes to my face type thing. But it's just why? I'm not pressed or worried about anything that anybody else is doing, especially another female, trans or cisgender, because of the simple fact that I have my own stuff to worry about. I have to figure out what I'm going to do to my hair next, how I want to wear my makeup. Surgeries that are coming up soon. I have life to think about, building my brand, my relationships with people, my family, But this one person, the person that inboxed me, was like, so how do you feel when cisgender women, what did she say? Because I want to say it correctly. I wish I had it on had it wrote it down. But it was basically saying, how do you feel when cisgender women attack all trans women, or generalize statements and say, trans women will never be women, and they call trans women out of their pronouns, and saying that trans women are never, going to be, trans women can't have children, yada, 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 yada. So for me, I'm just going to say that, it's disrespectful, and it's inappropriate, and it's unnecessary, because all trans women aren't attacking cisgender women. All trans women don't have an issue when it comes to cisgender women. But, some females do that. some cisgender females do that. But I can't solely put the blame on cisgender females because trans girls do it too. Like, transgender females are always like, well, not all, but the ones that I've seen that do go back and forth talking about cisgender females are hitting below the belt. So it's just like, either way, on both hands, on both sides, is bad and it's wrong. As far as the whole baby situation, now a lot of cisgender women use that a lot when I see in different comments, and where they're being rude and they're going back and forth and they're trying to make their point. And I understand that, yes, I can't carry a child in my womb. I don't have a womb. I wasn't born with it. Like, I'm a different type of girl. I was born differently. But am I capable of having a child? Yes. There are many different ways. Adoption, surrogates. There's other things, but I'm not going to put those out there because those are not my options. But when it comes down to it, it's ridiculous that we can't coexist. Now, I take the same type of views when it comes down to transgender and cisgender women from T.S. Madison, because I agree. Like, we shouldn't be going back and forth. We shouldn't have to feel like we have to downplay each other or womanhood or another woman's womanhood just because she was born different or just because she is not the same as every other woman, because literally everybody's not the same. It's crazy, but my question is, for the people who follow me, my followers, my supporters and stuff, you guys know how, you kind of know how I am, and you know how we, bring things, how we converse. What defines a real woman? What is a real woman to you? Other than the fact that, real women have periods, real women can carry a child, real women, were born with vaginas. Like, besides all of that, what makes a real woman? Because if you look at those aspects, the physical aspects and things that can be done by a woman, then that's not really saying much, because there are a lot of women, cisgender women, who are unable to bear children, who are unable to have periods, who weren't born regular or normal, as we put it in society. So what makes a real woman to you? For me, it's a strong individual who can take care of her shit. She's all about her family, herself, and making sure that she's good, her family's good, her husband or whoever she's with is good. Real women are bosses. Like, you're a boss. If you're a woman, you're a boss, which means you on top of your shit. You stay looking nice. You stay keeping yourself together. And even if, like, you don't have to wear all the makeup and hair and all of this, nails and stuff. Being a boss and having yourself looking right means you take a shower. You keep yourself clean. You do what you have to do to make it in this crazy, ridiculous, irregular world that we live in. But that's my spill on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, talk to you later.